Some days I just don't want to go on. Somebody took them from me. For whatever reason, I don't know.
I go to sleep every night praying, said, for me to find him. Still my baby.
They are two mothers linked forever by the kidnapping of their sons.
It's like a nightmare. And every day you wake up and you're still in the nightmare.
25 years ago this year, Allison Dansby and Rosa Glover both had their toddler sons snatched from the same Harlem park, both on a Thursday, 3 months apart. Christopher Dansby, 2 years old, disappeared on May 18, 1989.
All those years.
His mom had left him briefly at the park with his grandmother, who saw the child playing with a red ball.
He wouldn't never just went off with somebody, so they had to lure him with something.
Shane Walker, just a year old, vanished on August 10, 1989. The women lived in the same apartment building next to the park, 41 West 112th Street off Lenox Avenue. They did not know each other. One disturbing connection between the two kidnapped children came early on in this case. Christopher, the first child to be snatched, was last seen playing with a 10-year-old girl and a 5-year-old boy in this park just before he disappeared. Then Shane and his mother would be approached by the same two children 3 months later.
And these two little kids approached me.
What'd they say?
They said, "Hey, can we play with your son?" I regret that I let him play with them kids. I regret that I take him to that park. I took all of that. Look, it's my fault. I feel it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
No, but I feel like it.
A man had distracted Rosa Glover on the park bench, pointing out his scars from a recent surgery.
So I looked, and when I turned back, my boy Shane was gone.
He was a nice little guy. He was just happy. Happy. Loved his mother, loved me.
His mom had taken him to Disney World during the time Christopher Dansby was kidnapped.
He loved the water. He loved that pool. I couldn't get him out of that pool.
This was 1989, I believe.
Allison Dansby still has the clippings revealing cops believed a baby selling ring was snatching the children.
Horrible feeling to think your child was stolen and sold.
It is.
Christopher and Shane were not the first children snatched in 1989. In March that year, 6-week-old Andre Bryant went missing with his mother, Monique Rivera, who got into a car with two female strangers.
My daughter wasn't streetwise.
Rivera's body discovered on City Island the next day. Andre was never seen again.
That's Christopher?
Mm-hmm. Their uncle.
Allison Dansby is a grandmother now. Her eldest son, Levon, was a year older than Christopher.
I had to be strong for him. I had to get myself together for him. Sometimes you can go through like depression too, because it's hard having a missing child, because sometimes you just want to stay in the house. I want to stay in my house, in the bed, in the dark.
Because there's a depression, a sadness.
Yes, and a loss.
Dansby was having personal struggles when her son vanished, but she turned her life around and now works in healthcare at Rikers Island. If he's alive, Christopher would be almost 27 now. He's got a figure-8 scar on his thigh.
That's all his toys.
Shane Walker would be 26. His mother has battled breast cancer twice in the last decade. She has kept age progression photos in frames from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
That's my memories, When I found them, I'm going to say, see, I always love you.
And Glover told us she's even consulted psychics seeking clues about her only child.
They say he's alive. Whoever have him, they're rich.
Whoever has them didn't get them legally. So we leave you with a plea from parents who have spent a quarter century without their sons.
I would tell them I love them. I love them. And I miss you. I miss not being a part of your life for so many years. Watching you grow up, go to school.
Find your way home. Find your way home.
I'm Mary Murphy, Pix 11 News.